Alright, ladies. This is going to be a Just the Facts Ma'am. And I put the situation card in again, and your situation is assistance. And I will read that here in a minute, but first we're going to look at this because it seems to me that somebody's asking you for assistance and you're like doing everything you can to put as much space and distance and problems between you and them as you can. And because the truth is, you don't want to help them. Somebody's asked you for help and you don't want it. Because we got the Four of Pentacles. How could I forget that? And then we've got death, for crying out loud. That's the end of the relationship. That's a no-give situation. And then we've got airplane, which we've had several times. It's about vacation, getting physically away from this other person. And there's no misunderstanding that. You're not giving to them because you're going to pay for this airplane ticket and you're going to go do whatever. And that's the truth of it. You don't feel like telling them the truth. You don't feel like dealing with it. It's none of their fucking business. You got a lot of things going on. You got a lot of things tripping out in your favor right now, and you don't want to be bothered with this. You're kind of like, do it on your own. Okay. Now, I don't know if that's what it is. I mean, they're opposing factors, right? Let me hold this up here for you before I read it, and don't run away. It's just a paragraph, okay? This is one of the short ones. I've already looked it up and everything. And like I said, this book seems to be just a description of the card, which, you know, I can come up with my own storyline if that's all it is. Shit. You have the opportunity to receive assistance, but you'd rather not. I don't know. I think you've been asked to give assistance. But okay, let me read this. You have the opportunity to receive assistance even from higher powers. This did make me think of the earlier in one of the readings. I was like, well, you can ask for help. I was talking about praying and getting with God, and suddenly it popped out. It's been such a biblical evening. But you can ask. You have the opportunity to receive assistance even from the higher powers. In this depiction, a person kneels, extending their hand in a plea for help, suggesting that they have expended their own strength in addressing their problems. All around them, the space is shrouded in clouds, indicating that the individual on their knees is grappling with difficulties. Yeah, this is set up like a Six of Pentacles kind of thing. People with their hand out. The man who has arrived to provide assistance is clad in white attire, radiating a bright enveloping light behind him. This image portrays a higher being coming to the aid of someone in a challenging moment, reaching out their hand to the distressed individual, generously offering their attention and willingness to assist. This support may involve guiding them onto the right path, aiding in times of distress, reintegrating them into society, sharing in their sorrow, empowering them, offering assistance, extending a helping hand, and acting as a source of support. Okay, and you look to be resisting it with all your might. Okay. But that's the truth of it. You know, they're going to back you into a corner. You're done lying. You're going to tell them the truth. No, I'm not helping you and I'm going on vacation. Yeah. I came too far to let you pull me back now. Nine of Cups. The beyond, the soul, a higher being, the belief. So you're in cahoots with a higher being. You're going off to the Andes and you're going to sleep with the Yetis. Come on. He's eating my garland. I've had to keep it covered. I mean, we're talking tinsel turds here now. I'm gonna spank in the butt. Spank in the butt. I will spank in the butt. Oh, hell, spank in it. Ace of Swords again. unchanged. At this time, the situation is stable and unlikely to change. Assistance. 9 of Wands, you're defensive. 7 of Cups. Wishful thinking. A feeling of defeat there. The 9 of Wands, the where was it? It was one of the brown ones, right? Oh, I hate these brown cards. It's time for me to go shopping. Dear John, again. No, and here's 100 reasons why. Here's 100 reasons why. Here's 100 unpleasant truths why the answer is going to be no. And then you're going to go out and have fun, because it's not your problem. The Page of Wands, an announcement, initiative, discovery. You're going to go, life is for the living. It's not your job to save this person that's asked for assistance. And you'd really rather do anything to avoid it. You don't want to. Okay. The soul, your higher self, the beyond. It's bigger than you. You've come a long way, baby. I keep saying that. Oh, come on, work with me now. Don't be like that. Don't be like that. You know I love you. Don't be like that. Show me the 9 of Cups. Broken heart. So you were hurt terribly and you've learned a grievous lesson. You've come a long way, baby. And now you're seeing things, you're starting to see a different perspective of stuff, but that's just the tempering that comes with age, right? A lesson hard learned and oh my God, how could I be that stupid? But then again, you were young and dumb. So live and learn. Don't hold a grudge to yourself about it. Let it go. The truth is that it seems like it's been forever, right? And you look back at the past and you don't feel like the same person. But the truth is, you'll be on this path. I almost said you've got a long way to go, right? But it's more true to say that this path will never end. You will walk this kind of path your entire life. And you will seek truth. You're a truth seeker. And you could ask for help. This might be a time when you get with God, the great beyond, something bigger than you. Do you reach out in your search for truth? Do you find something bigger than you? Because you are defensive. And you're confused. You will be taken care of in difficult times. I think that you do have some angels. Show me the truth. Is that you're greedy and selfish and you're immature and you're borderline neurotic. You keep when you ought to give and you give for the wrong reasons. But you've come a long way. Sadness is a big step forward. Don't get stuck there. Let learning the failures in your past, learning from the failure in your past, let it fuel your success in your future. Because you are a truth seeker. I don't think that would ever change. You're defensive. You're on your last leg, confused, about to give up. There's nobody to talk to about this. It's just a lot of fighting, a lot of manipulation. I want to say you don't have any good friends, but what kind of a friend are you? I just want to ask you that. Because maybe you could change, maybe that's a place where you could start. And start moving toward your future. Try performing acts of kindness that don't benefit you. But I think you should walk toward your future. I mean, don't do it hanging around making up with these losers, right? No anonymous acts of kindness for these losers. When you move toward your future, do it anonymously. Do it with goodwill in your heart and anonymously. Don't do it for fame and fortune. Because you've got some thinking and some healing and some baggage going on here. A little prayer in your life, perhaps. Because all these people, they also got their hand out. They're not your friends. You're confused to that. Enlightenment will be coming in short order. The ones you think are your friends are not. Quill. Get back to the basics. These are false friends. To need help. Someone has asked you for their hand. One of these guys needs your help. You don't want to help them. They're false friends anyway. You know they are. I don't know what to tell you. You know they are. Show me the you will be taken care of in difficult times. Maybe you'll be shown a way that you can help them. King of Swords. Maybe you know something they don't. Maybe you can write up a legal agreement for them. Maybe you can help them make a budget. Maybe some sort of contract between you and them. A loan. Six of Swords. But you would rather chew your arm off than get involved with these people again. They've hurt you before. Seven of Pentacles, and they never gave it back. You ain't gonna, I'm not doing it no more. No more money. No more money. You answer to a higher calling, a different you, a higher you. You're like, higher you says, enough of this bullshit. We will have no more of this. Ta-da. I have spoken. Getting back to the basics. Your higher self is the queen of cutting through all that bullshit. This is getting back to the basics. Trimming the fat. Letting go of what does not serve you. Oh, the Hierophant. A higher calling. The Two of Cups. Oh, that looks like third party to me. And someone who's not happy with the... So you're going to choose something else. You're going to choose a spiritual path instead of a relationship path. You're going to get in a relationship with God. Me, God, and my higher self. Or something like that. Me and my higher self. I'm going to do what's right for me. This is the Six of Pentacles too. And you could use some help. But you'd rather chew your arm off than give it to them. Hell, I can't help you. I need help myself. The Eight of Cups reversed. I don't know why I'm still waiting around for. I don't know why I'm here. I can't do nothing for you. Why am I here? I can't do nothing for you. Why are you there when you can't do nothing for them? Codependent relationship. Can't get out of it. Bam, 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 bam. Multitasking. There comes Dear John. 25 unpleasant reasons why I'm not going to help you. Remember when we were happy? I don't either. My heart was always in it, though. Happy for you was never happy for me. And I'm not going to give to you now. Reason after reason after reason. Keeping score. Don't be a martyr. Life is for the living. Page of Wands. Shit. Page of Wands. Well, look, let me take it. It wanted to come out so bad. Oh, you secretly blame yourself a lot. You feel like you were a fool for falling for it the first time. That's why you're all nuts up here about it. Cause you got burnt. Cause you got burnt. And it hurt a whole lot. So you're going down to the bar, you're going to hang out with all your friends / alcoholics / therapists, and you're going to get your life straightened out. Well, you've come a long way, but you've got much farther to go. It just doesn't end. It really doesn't. If you're looking at it like it is going to end, you're going to be disappointed. So find a way to enjoy life now, because it is the little moments that count. It really is. I mean, it's a whole life of therapy. But look what look what we're working with here. You know, cut yourself some slack. But just know that you don't have to be crazy, even if it's just for today. Say it to yourself, I don't have to be crazy today. And just leave it. Dragons, slay them all. We had that just the other day. And then we have the moon, which is upside down. Be aware of your surroundings. Find a way to deal with your feelings. You need to overcome, slay all your fears. Finding the truth. Finding the truth. Conquering anxiety, gaining in clarity. Maybe you need to backtrack to how you really feel. How you really feel about these betrayals. It's an underground river. Ooh, you never got it back. You never got it back. A breach of contract from a long time ago. You've already been burnt. This person wants to do a loan, some sort of establish some kind of trust with you, an agreement to trust that will cost you money, and they've burnt you before. You're not going to do it. A whole bunch of unpleasant truths is fixing to come out, but you're psycho. You're psycho. Calm down. 4 cups. Bored, detached, ambivalent, calm, choosy, cynical, petulant, cannot be pleased, can't be pleased. You need to get back to the basics. That was a card, right? You expect too much. Your expectations are unreal. Be pleased with the simple things. Try to be grateful for the simple things that go right. So often everything goes wrong. Try to be mindful of the little things that go right, especially if the first reading of the day is any tell-it-all, because it's going to get really bad from here on out. Okay, but try to be mindful of the things that go right. Try to be grateful for them. There's the 6 of Pentacles again. The 6 of Pentacles, the 6 of Pentacles. Ask for what you need. Pray if that's what you need to do. Someone asks you for help, and you don't want to. You don't want to help them. You'd rather put a lot of distance between you and them and act like you never knew them. You don't want to be bothered. You've got other things to do. You can't be bothered with that. There's the Tower. They really need your help. It may really depend on you. Upheaval, disruption, a rude awakening. These people may really need your help. The Knight of Swords, reversed. That is a man who cannot be trusted. He's unpredictable. He's aimless. He's impulsive. See, that's the wisdom of your experience right there. You know this person and they can't be trusted. They've already shown to you that they can't be trusted. And your best inner voice says don't do it. Don't do it. You don't want to do it. But they may really need your help this time. It's a tough time for everybody. Come on. A broken vase, hardship, misfortune, trial overcome, crisis, 2 steps back, a change of state, grief, a fix-it opportunity, pressure, burden, destroy, adversity, accident, disappointments, and setback. Okay, right here I'm going to throw this out. You'd rather chew your leg off than to help this person again because you've been burnt by them so many times. And you finally made it to where you're strong enough to do it because it's happened to you so many times and because you keep going back and giving them this other chance, right? Right? So you finally triumph over that dilemma. And now comes a time when they really do need your help. And this is also a time where if you did help them, you have another opportunity to fix this after you finally made it out. Is it a test? I'm sure it is. Is it the same test? I don't think so. You do have the opportunity to mend a troubled relationship or to attempt it. I do not claim that there would be success. I do not claim that it would be better. It wants to act like it would. But you've been here before and you thought so then too. Okay. Little cherry on the top is the Hermit. Spirit suggests you leave them to their mind your business. Stay home. Don't answer the phone. Don't be available. Don't hang with them. Remember, you can't hang with the disbelievers. So, do you like cinnamon rolls? Do you feel like cooking? I was thinking about making a pineapple upside down cake. But my diabetes said, yes, make 3. So I'm trying to slow my roll. But, okay. It's cinnamon rolls. 14. Warm my heart. All deserving comfort readies my heart. So you're supposed to pander to yourself. Give yourself some comfort food. Get you some fuzzy socks and curl up with a good book and you'll be out before you know it. And your energy is one of gentleness with the card of the deer. This is a reminder to be more gentle with yourself and others. The grace, sensitivity, and gentleness of the spirit animal echo the qualities brought forth when living from the heart. Back to basics. There is an opportunity here, but to even look at the opportunity to fix that is to open the door. And the last time that door was open, a 3-ring circus came through it. I say you should listen to your gut. Spirit says it could happen.